I'll give you all time to come on back in. And if you're just now coming in, then I do apologize for the mess a minute ago and I had to restart. Um, but everything's turned down now. I'll give time for the notifications to go out while I fix this line. So hopefully y'all come back to the stream. I appreciate all of you for coming in and hanging out. I hope that it went out. Hope that I'm live right now. Yeah, I am. I'm live right now. And Nightbot is working. Look for me, guys. I'm there. I'm here. I'm here. Yeah, and I had to restart because that song is a ringtone that I have. Thank you for coming back over. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that my phone was turned up. Next time I'll have to check a little bit better. But anyway, I went ahead and started live before I retied this. Great Farmer Freelance, thanks for coming back over, man. Appreciate it. I went ahead and hurried up and restarted before I restrung or retied this line onto this hook because I wanted to hurry up and get you guys back in here because that was kind of my fault that I didn't turn the phone down. So it'll only take me a few seconds though to get this back up and run. Also, Big Matt, what's up? Well, you missed the first one, Big Matt, unless you were in there watching, which I have feeling you were. Caught like 4 or 5 nice-sized bluegill for dinner. I'm getting ready to do it again. I just have to retie the hook back on the line. And then I will go live tonight also when I'm cooking the suckers. And then I'm going to do my regular live at 11 o'clock. So I'm going to be busy today doing lives because I'm just going to make a day out of it, really. So the time that I'm not on here is pretty much an intermission time for me getting ready for the next scene, you would say. So that's what my plan is right now, unless something happens to where I can't. But right now, everything's working out all right. Squirrel, thanks for coming back in, man. Appreciate it. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that the ringtone was turned up. And yeah, don't have patience to mess with YouTube anymore. As far as that stuff goes, I appreciate y'all coming back in. I'm getting reset back up, and I'm going to take a drink while I'm doing this too. It's actually nice out here today. Sun's shining, birds are singing. I know you can hear the birds singing. Somebody's mowing the grass. All the geese are over there piled up with their babies. So, and I just heard a bullfrog. So it's a good day because I'm outside and fishing. So, and I'm still, using the 10-foot rod with the mini Shimano. So if I catch a big bass, it's going to be fun. Filipino, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you for coming in and hanging out today. I'm going to get this started back up again as soon as I get everything situated. There's a lot of bluegill down there. Let's see if I can catch them. Flying fish. That fish went flying. And they're spawning. How do I know? Because he just peed all over me. Devil Dog, what's up, man? So we restarted the stream because I messed up. There's the first one of this stream. He's going to be dinner tonight. See what else? Jessica Dumpster's Girls, she came in. Thank you. If I missed anybody, I do apologize. Hey, how's it going, Jessica? Thanks for coming in. So I'm going to do the catch and the cook parts this afternoon. Oops, I hooked myself. Hooked myself and went to the hospital. Get hooked it out. All right, let's definitely do it again. This one right here is just a little bit small. So I may let this one go. He's a little bit small. I'll let him go. He'll get bigger. Ow. That hurt. That hurt me more than it hurt the fish. Dang it. Where my pliers at? There's somewhere in here. Gone. Well, maybe not. He's too small too, so I'll throw him back with one eye, probably. Kind of got him in his eye. See. Five awesome people in here watching this afternoon. Thank y'all for coming in, hanging out. I'm gonna show you the birds that attack me too. If I can find one. New worm. New worm. As long that I got this. Yeah, it's a 10-foot crappie pole actually. I miss a lot of fish on it sometimes because with these crappie rods, you really just need to lift up and let the rod do the work. And these fish are, they may look small, but are like heavy. I can actually weigh one. No, I can't. I don't have a scale with me. Next time I come out here, I'll bring my scale with me and I'll actually weigh one. Some of these shell crackers weigh up to 2 pounds if you can catch it. That's the thing. A little bit harder to catch. That's it. Yeah. Some of the smaller males have moved in and are kind of coming out. There's another one. I'll let him go too. He's a smaller male. Dang it. The females are bigger, even though right now it's spawning right now. I still take a couple of all the bluegill off this line. That's all I do is lift up, so very little bit on the rod. Oh, we got off. We got off. Try that one again. I think we got off. So all I do is try to let the pole do the work. If I let the pole do the work, you're not going to stop. If I jerk on it, they're gonna. I ain't gonna keep this. He gonna hit the grease tonight. He gonna cook. WTAF TV. I love bluegill and crappie for dinner. Little butter and Italian dressing. Foil pack. I know an old man that used to cook them in wrapped mud. That's cool, man. Yeah. I mean, I've never tried it like that. I usually just throw them in the hot grease, and that bird is making a lot of sound. That bird's making a lot of noise, Filipino, because those birds are mating right now, and well, they don't like me over here, and they will dive bomb my head if I get too close to them. I'll show them to you before I leave. Pastor Farrar, what's up? Here you go. You made just in time to see what is hitting the grease tonight. He's hitting the grease tonight. He gonna be dinner. He gonna be dinner. There you go. And a little better. Y'all get to see me cooking tonight. Yeah, y'all will get to see me cook these fish tonight. You won't get to see me clean them, but you'll get to see me cook them. I may not eat them in front of you, but I will. I will cook them. Do you have any sharp spines? Yeah, they have sharp spines on them. Great farmer on their back. Yes, I got hacked yesterday on Facebook. Devil dog. Don't open anything from me on Facebook. See you later, Jessica. Okay, I'm just making sure that I'm all caught up on the chat and everything before I get back to fishing. And this sun's just a little bit warm. And that's vlog 21. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. We're out here catching some dinner, actually for tonight. The Some fresh fish, of course, is always the best. Plus, I have fish that I caught last time I came out here that I did not do a live stream on. So I have like I was telling everybody earlier, like 50 fillets. And my wife said that's not enough for 4 people. And I said, man, y'all gonna eat a lot of fish. But they'll eat fish for days. And that's why they like me to do this. Because my wife and my daughter, they love to eat fish. I do too, but not for 2 days. There you go. Oh, not in the tree. Not in the tree. Not in the tree. This one's not as big, but I am going to. I'll probably let this one go. I was going to say I'll keep him. I'm probably going to let him go. Look how fat she is. She has a lot of eggs in her. That's a lot of eggs in that fish right there. That's a female. We'll let her go. Got a lot of eggs. Technically, I probably should have kept her because this pond's overpopulated as it is. little suckers that moved in now. They're kind of chasing the bluegill out of the spot. Which, if he was a whole lot bigger, I'd take him home and eat him. But like I said, the bluegill, or the, not bluegill, sorry. I'll show you here in a second. Bushwhacker TV, hey man, thanks for coming in. These little bitty bass are moving into the spot that I'm in right now. So I'll probably just swing my tripod around to another spot that I'm at. Because typically, there's 1,000 of those in here or more. And I could actually take that one home just to kind of weed out the smaller ones so that the bigger ones can grow. But I have a bag of bass at home. I have 2 bags of fillet bluegill at home. So I did keep 1 bass. Uh-oh, my bad. I said if I'm out of bait, then I'm done. No, I'm not out of bait. I only bought 1 thing worms because, well, I knew that's all I would need. So thank you all for coming in, hanging out. 11 awesome people in the house this afternoon. This is part 1, take 2, because the first one I kind of messed up, so I had to restart. But we're catching dinner for tonight. My wife and my mother like bluegill, and my daughter. So I always do a fish fry on Mother's Day, which was last weekend, I think it was. And I had to work, so I didn't get to do one. So that's what I'm doing today. So I'm finishing up catching the fish. Catching up for me. I'm still watching. Okay, J Luck, I'll try my best. I can probably catch about 50 if I really try it. Oh, where'd my chat go? There we go. But oops, I'm not trying to do that. And you guys can always drop your links and share each other's links and stuff like that. Also, I don't mind. Another good side. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've got quite a few. I'm not trying to catch a whole lot because I don't want to have to clean a whole lot. It's fun to catch them. It's another thing when you got to clean them. That's a little interesting. I know that there's a lot of wind right now. It's actually picking up. Storm. I'm scared to death. I'm scared. This one will go back. This one was just a very little bit bigger. I'd keep him. He's just like barely 7 inches. So I can keep up the chat, hopefully. Yeah, I could fish all day for bluegill too. There's another. Let me see if I can get my finger in his mouth real fast. Seem a little bit better. There's another one. I mean, he's a nice size, pan size, hand size is pan size, and they're hand size all the way. Let's see if I can get it here, all the way down. There's nothing wrong with that. Eat the whole thing. Just eat around the bones. With that one. Or you can be like my grandma did. My grandma or grandmother would always eat the fins, not the top fins, dorsal fin, of course, but the tail fins. Those are actually very good. I don't do that. I don't eat tilted. Fried right. It's actually really good. About to say I was gonna move to a different spot because I didn't see him. Wow, Bluegills fight really good too. I love the way a bluegill fights. It's fun. Oh, oh, oh! I don't have bluegill. I have big bats. That's a big bat. Oh, he let go. I hope y'all seen that. I'm not, I'm not bass fishing today, but the bass didn't know that, and he thought this was bait, so he went for it. And I actually hooked once again. The bass actually grabbed a hold of the bluegill, and I don't know if you've seen Steven Talk Show. Thanks for coming in, man. The pole bend the way that it did, but that bass had a hold of that bluegill right there that will be dinner. And if I would have caught him, I would have probably made him dinner also. Around 10. 10's enough. So, okay. I had no limit of what I wanted to catch today, so now everything else is for fun. Unless it swallows the hook and is bleeding to death. It's, now everything else is for fun. So I've got the amount that I want to keep. So I've got like, I have 10 or 15 in the basket, so I'm good as far as that part goes now. Oh, I hope there's not a snake in the grass. That one sucked really bad. Um, probably a drink. Yeah, it's always fun. How many so far? I have 15 in the basket, counting one small bass that I did catch. I did catch some off the camera before I even started, like four, and then I had to restart. I'll show them to you in a minute. Let's see what I've got. It's time to stop moving from the spot. That's why I was going to go for this. Spot. So I don't know how big bluegill get everywhere else. But I'm going to keep this one. This will probably be the last one. And I'll show you. This is a female, but I'm going to keep her anyway. Nope, that's a male. So I'm going to keep this one anyway. Okay. And then I'll show you actually how many I've got in the basket there. I know. Thank you all for coming in and hanging out. I'm going to put this fish in this basket and I'll show you how many I got. I do have a small, very, very small, but well, not very small. I do have a bass in there, so I will tell you that much before y'all see it because it swallowed the hook. See if I can adjust this camera and get to what I need to do now. So the fun part, you're catching some, yeah, I mean, there's some big ones in here. Let me show you what I got here in this basket. I'll just put this, I'm going to point this camera down a minute. Hopefully I'll do it the right way. Let me look and see what it's pointing at. Okay. I'm not, of course, going to take them all out of there. I got to kind of hurry up. I don't know if y'all can see all those or not. Let's see. Yeah, I think you can. See all those? It's like 15 in there. 10, maybe 10. My goal was to get 10. I think I got enough. I'm not done yet, though. I mean, now it's for fun. Now, if it clouds up, I'm going to keep. It's really going to be fun. But, yeah, hopefully y'all seen that. I'm going to get the camera adjusted back right because I'm on tripod here. There we go. I think that's right. Yeah. I mean, and good. The sun's going to be behind clouds, so give me a little bit of relief. It's a little bit warm here. It's not too bad, only because it's windy. So I'm just out here. Yeah, I caught quite a few. I think caught like 15 nice sized ones. I had about 15 nice ones. So, quite a few little ones, but I think I've got 15 little, or not little, 15 nice ones in the bag. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I may not today, but I will, probably this weekend I might, if that's okay with you. This weekend? Okay. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go home here in a little bit. Okay. Okay. Okay, I appreciate it. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to catch today. I'm trying to catch some bluegill for dinner. Okay, I will. I mean, I appreciate it. Oh, okay. So that guy over there is over there. Tell y'all about it in a minute. That was a nice one. Yeah, that's tree. Yeah, that's tree. So yeah, I only take what I need. So anything now that I'm going to be catching, I'll be throwing back. Yeah, I've caught enough to do what I need to today. And here's another one. And the neighbor across the street there, across the pond there, told me that if I wanted to fish on his side next time, just to pull up behind his trailer, his barn, and fish on his side. That way I don't have to far to walk. He's a good guy. I like him. I'm saying, I actually, what he's wanting to do is want to get me over there and visit with him. Him and his wife are over there by themselves. I don't blame him. All his kids are grown up and moved away. Last time I did it, I went over there and fished on his side. I didn't even fish. I ended up spending an hour and a half over there in his garage just looking at all the tools and the car and all that stuff he got. He had some pretty nice stuff. Pretty awesome. He works with that's you paid on him a little bit. All right. So if you're just now coming in, appreciate you coming in. For those that have been hanging out since the beginning, I appreciate y'all coming back and hanging out. We're still gonna keep doing this thing. I'm not done yet. Just had to put a new bait on. I think I'm gonna. I think what my plan is right now is to swing the camera around and fish off to the left of me. And that's where the main pond's at. Really, right now I'm fishing 10 foot, maybe 5. Away from the bank. They're not very deep right now because they're all bedding up, spawning, and all that good stuff. So it's getting a little bit. I can feel my skin getting hot. Hey, Nikki, what's up? Thanks for coming in. This is another small one. I mean, even the small ones are edible. I mean, where's the camera? Right there. I mean, he's small, so he's going back. He'll be caught next year probably, unless somebody catches him and doesn't care about size. And just decides to fry him up. But, oh, I said that you did. All right, there's another nice, decent sized bluegill, y'all. So, but I've caught my limit for what I'm wanting. I mean, I don't have a limit of what I can catch and what I can't catch to keep right here. But I only needed so many for today. So now I'm just playing, just catching to have something to do. There's another one. And I try to keep the depth of, because I don't use a bobber when I'm bluegill fishing. I've never used it. Well, I have when I was a kid, but not anymore. So I always try to keep the depth of the line the same, so that that's why you see me pulling it up and still reeling it, so that I don't have to try to adjust where the depth is at. If I can keep the depth of the line, I'm doing it. I mean, that one was heavy. I did. I mean, whoop. I thought I grabbed it right. This one's going to hit the frying pan too, I do believe. Um, Bob, man, what's up? Thanks for coming in. This one's going to hit the frying pan this afternoon too. It's actually a nice sized bluegill. So that's the last bluegill I'm going to keep. The rest of them I'm going to display. I mean, unless I start catching 1 to 2 pound bluegill, can't happen. It's happened before, and they're in here. Problem is you have to be able to find them, and they're hard to find. I always try to fish the same spots as the year before because I know that the fish are probably going to be there. But at the same time, I like to try all new spots too. But for today, I wanted to just go ahead and come out here and catch the ones that I needed. My depth on this right now, this is a 10-foot rod, okay? Handle, tip. I'm fishing probably 12 foot deep right now. I would say 12 foot deep. Well, not 12 foot deep. I'd say probably 6. 12 foot. He's a fighter. Nice size. He's a fighter. Come on. Get over here. Heavy. Sorry. This one's got to go home. Y'all see the bend on that rod? Oh, this is one of the ones I was talking about that can weigh up to a freaking pound. Okay. You see he. You hear. Something to see he. Big frick company. My arms are getting out of the bucket. They're saying they're trying to escape. But this bluegill weighs a pound. So he's gonna stay with me. He's gonna get 8 tonight. There you go. He's gonna get 8. He's a nice little red ear, and they're. I don't know if you can see how thick he is, belly wise. Thick. Let's see. Yeah. It was just wait till I hook a freaking 3-pound bass on that rod. But yeah, every time I say I'm not going to keep another one, I catch one that's actually a decent size, and I end up keeping it. So that's just insane. So I'm just going to stop saying that I'm not going to keep it anymore. Devil Dog, did you drop your link? If you don't mind. Jay Luck Vlog would like to check it out. Thank y'all for coming in today. Appreciate it. I'm gonna cook these tonight on live stream too. I'm not gonna clean them on live stream. I'm gonna cook them. I think I found a new spot. I said something about a bass and you were doing a bass was chasing this one as I was moving in. I've had that happen twice to me today, where the bass will actually swallow the bluegill. Thanks, Raymond. There's another one, but he's gonna go back. I mean, I'm not. Inside something kind of thin, but I can fix that. Usually with the bluegill when I flame them, I usually only fillet the backs off. Yes, I know you can fillet the stomach and all that, but it's usually the back that's the biggest part, except there's a couple of them that are pretty thick. So I'll probably do the whole piece. That is wasting food. Let's take a drink, get a good drink. I'm gonna be sunburnt, I'm telling you. Yeah, it's a real nice fish. I love catching bluegill, man. Bluegill and bass. Those are my two favorite things to do. Bass. I have hooked a couple bass today because they were going after the bluegill and they let go. But if that bass were to, which has happened before, bass would actually bite the bluegill, get the hook set in the bass. I've caught bass that way, bluegill fishing like that. Come up and eat bass or eat bluegill. Someone moved to a different spot, I think. And this is a huge pond. I showed it on my like an hour or something live yesterday, not live, video yesterday where I was trying to catch the baby geese. When I showed yesterday, it's not even half of the pond. The pond probably technically classified as a small lake, but it's so big and it's 40 foot deep. So if you wanted to classify this as a very small lake, then you possibly could. There are some really big ponds around here where I live, but I don't know what's in them. I mean, I know, of course, I know fish are in them, but I don't know what kind of fish. Trying to hold the tripod. My phone falls over. We all know what happens. We've been down that road before. Fishing a bullhead tournament or fishing off whatever you call it. Worms are a little dry too, so. Burn. Not going through the back, right? Time I said I'm gonna move to a different spot, I end up fishing. Which is cool. Like I said, I hardly ever touch the reel when I'm in here doing anything. I think he went for it and missed, and I got him in the nose. So he's gonna get him a nasal cavity. His neighbor's nasal cavities got open. He's gonna go back. Ow, maybe. That makes me mad. I decided to eat him. But he's kind of small, so. Plus, I've got my limit on what I want to eat today. So there's another. He's kind of small, though. Where's my camera? He's kind of small. We'll let him go back. And I'm going to flip the camera around real fast to my left. And we're going to try another hole of mine. Where's it at? Actually, I think I just got to spin it halfway. Let's see if that's the right. Nope, that's not the right lever. I still haven't learned tripod yet, apparently. I've only had it for over a year. There we go. Okay, let me see. Okay, so that's where I'm going right there. I mean, I'm just like moving like 5 foot away from where I'm at now. If even that. Hopefully, I'm 5 foot away. Yeah. Look at the catfish hole right there. Catfish right there. Big bass swimming around. If I had a different rod, right up there. Off the brakes. Yeah, man, right, man. That was a sideways. Flip out. Hopefully, I didn't just tangle up my line. That would suck if I did. Come here. I really don't ever. Not really that big, but he's But anyway, there's another one. We'll let that one go too. Like I said, I only catch and keep what I need. If I don't need it, I don't keep it. And I'll come out here later on in the summer and do like 2 or 3 more of these where all I do all day is catch bluegill, and then I do like 5 fish runs. There's a limb down there that I keep. There's a limb down there that I keep getting hung up. So just look at that. Jessica. Okay, Jessica, you have a good day, and maybe I'll catch you later on. Devil Dog has honeydews. Yeah, I do too. Later on, I think. Actually, no, not today. I don't. My honeydew today is what I'm doing right now. My wife told me this morning. She actually woke me up. This is not a lie. I won't say it any other way than that. Uh, my wife woke me up at 9 o'clock. She said, "Are you going fishing? I thought you were going fishing." I said, "Yeah, I'm going fishing." And she said, "Well, we're going to have to cook this fish this afternoon." She said she counted the fillets that I have in there now. She said I have 50. And I said, "Well, isn't that enough?" And she said, "No." I said, "What?" I said, 50 fillets for 4 people. Are you going to eat like 10 to 15 pieces of fish a piece? Which the answer to that would be yes. If they were given a chance to have this is my honey. One thing cook the fish, cook the fish, cook the fish. Working on stuff. Then just I had some honey doing stuff, this stuff that I had to do last night. I heard about something simple. I'm just trying to find out. That's how I know I'm going to be a I need to fix this anyway. I think I need to move my camera over just a little bit too. Not sure yet, but yeah. Yeah, my honeydew list today was to go fishing. Yeah, it is nice out here. Yeah, Bluegill are big. If that's what you're talking about right now, they can get big. There's some today that are actually hard. Hard. Yeah, they're not big. Some of them can get like really, really fat. Johnny, what's up? Yeah, this whole time, and this is the first fish that's floating the hook. Yeah, right now, actually, Bluegill here, they can get up to from nose to tail 10 inches long. This one, this one was probably 7.5. They have a lot of meat on some, there's some don't, no matter what. It just depends on where you're at. A lot of the lake Bluegill, though, they're not that big. I'll have to keep this one. Just got hooked in him. But like this one's from my hand. If I stick my hand out, it's past, it's to my watch. So that's probably 7 inches or something. They get a little bit lengthy, but as far as a lot of meat on them, if you fillet them right, you've got a lot of meat. If you don't fillet them right, you don't have anything. But yeah, I got this one funny got hooked there right there and get a drink. And I got to put a hook out because see how long we've been going. See how long we've been going, an hour and 20 minutes. It's cool. There's another spot I want to check out before we leave. But yeah, I've actually caught 10.5 inch bluegill not out this pond, somewhere else. Bluegill, shellcracker, whatever. They're all in the bluegill family. Uh, or panfish family, I should say. Yeah, very big, bigger than usual. Bluegill. But yeah, there's another spot out here I want to try in a few minutes, maybe. I'm actually gonna walk down there and see because this water is clear enough that you can actually see the fish down in there. Not the whole. Well, you can see the whole fish, but you can see the silhouette of the fish, I should say. Yeah, that was disgusting, but oh well. Um, so you can actually see how many's in there, and I can find the beds that way too. There's that whole lot of fish in the middle, like 5 foot from me, is actually a bed. Which, that's why some of the females I didn't take, I threw them back. They're getting ready to lay their eggs. There's thousands of males in here that can do whatever. Fertilize, yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. And on top of that, the bass are just in here tearing these bluegill up today. I've hooked 2 bass just trying to reel a bluegill in. And that last one I did was insane because it bent around like really far down. If I have one of my bass rods with me, no problem. If I try to find a bass on this thing, and it's fun, I'll put it that way. This is light tackle for me, so especially the rod, 10-foot rod. I don't want to try to. Some people probably do when they're jigging off a boat or something, but me out here right now, no, I'm not doing it. Some people do. I've never used a 10-foot rod to bass fish though. 7.5, 8. No, not sorry, not 8. 6.5, 7, 7.5 maybe. About as far as rods go, bass fishing. If I had a dock demon out here, which is a 4-foot rod, I would not be able to do what I'm doing now. I would, but it'd be little bit more work than what I'm doing. With this rod, all I have to do is lift up. The rod does all the work, and all I have to do is lift up. The rod sets the hook. The rod holds the fish, and all that great stuff. So the only thing I have to do is you'll see me sometimes I'll move the line across the bed. That's what I'm doing this right here, pulling that line. I'm actually moving that worm across that bed, giving it just a little bit more attraction. Before I go through this, make sure I'm not missing anybody. Let's find off after the eye. It's a little bit. Look at this spot. What time? We will be back. I just want to look. many, too much grass. I'm not trying to fight grass today. I do enough of that in the basket. Jerk, jerk. Lift it up. Go. First one, this one. Rock. But up. Good. Back. And clean. Back. Biting. That Bastion's up there inviting me to do something. That's for sure. 6 awesome people in here. Thank you all for coming in, hanging out. I foul hooked this one right in the fin, or right in the ow. That's funny. There's your bloop. There's a blooper for today. There's a blooper for today. Uh-oh. Come on now. All right, yeah, all wrapped up that way. I think that'd be good. I'll have to figure that out in a minute. Well, we've had our blooper for today. About losing the fish. There's a small one that we're going to put back in. Jessica, what's up? He's going back. Which I have my limit for today of what I want to keep anyway. I'm just out here playing now. Wharfdale, thanks for coming in. Let's see. Appreciate y'all coming in, hanging out today. 6 awesome people in the house. And that one wrapped me around this weed, so now I'm going to have to try to attempt to get it done without breaking the line. It should be fairly easy. There we go. I thought I was gonna have to restring my line or my hook because of that, but I didn't. And that's always the fun part. I appreciate y'all coming in and watching me catch the dinner this afternoon. I am gonna cook this stuff. Yeah, you can eat bluegill. Bluegill are very good to eat. And I'm not laughing at you, Jessica. Uh, a lot of people don't know that you can eat bluegill. A lot of people just associate bluegill with bait. Oh, you can eat bluegill. They're actually very good. This time, now, once the water gets too hot, you don't want to eat them because it tastes bad. It tastes fishy. I know it's a fish. They have the fish flavoring, fish taste. Later on in the year, so I always catch mine early summer. And I don't catch them in the summer. So I was busy trying to do this, trying not to trip over my own line at the same time. But yeah, you can eat bluegill there very good. And I'm going to be so sunburned. Y'all gonna see me tonight with some red arms, man. I'm telling you. There's another nice one right there. Let's see where we at. Another nice one. Keep going back. But yeah, I've got what I want on them. I don't break my line. Right now, all I'm doing is using a bait. We all know if you've ever watched me in my line before, I don't like to use baits because sit in the refrigerator. Because that's where you want to actually keep worms at, keep them from getting all dried out and stuff. So at this point right now, I'm just using up a bait. I have a lot. But yeah, bluegill is very tasty. Let me check this out real quick. Yeah. Yep. I think I have a lot of spots on the It's been a fun day. You guys probably need a little warm. Yeah, but I'm forward. The thing about bluegills too is when they're fun to fight, they have a really good fight. And what I do is I pretty much just wait and let them give up. I don't. I ran into a bunch of smaller ones now, but yeah, I don't force them in or nothing like that. Even bluegill, I let them run, wear themselves out. Actually, this one's my size. I'm going back. The average size for today has been like, I mean, turtle try to get a hold of him, 7.5 inches, I think. So there's another one. I mean, and they're long in my hand. And if you can eat that whole thing if you want to. The only thing I would never eat, is, of course, the eyes, which some people do, or this dorsal fin right here, or top fin. That sucker right there pops you. You gonna know it. It's gonna hurt. But let's see. Dave, what's up, man? Thanks for coming in, hanging out, catching some dinner. Let's see what time is it? I can't really see. Okay, we're good for a little bit. Because by the time I get home and get these cleaned up, and I need to take a shower and get some aloe on my arms because I know I'm gonna need it. And then get everything out and ready for the cook part of this whole thing. I do appreciate y'all coming and hanging out and watching me catch this bluegill today. And it's fun to catch, and I love doing it. Especially when I can use that to fight those out. I cannot take my allergy pills before I come out here. So I'll probably be painful tonight. I'm sniffing and sneezing from right on my things. Ain't nothing other than I was out here in all this beautiful grass and leaves and all that stuff, trying to catch dinner. I may need to go back to the spot where I was at. It's literally 10 feet from where I was at. We got another one from that spot. Like I said, I never, with this 10-foot rod, which I can't say never, with this rod that I'm using, I very, very rarely touch the reel when I'm fishing. Where am I? I'm just on my work pond. I'll show you the whole pond here. I mean, well, it can be classified as a small lake if I wanted to, but I'll show you here in a second. Let me make sure I'm not going to trip over everything, and then I'll show you a few things while I'm taking a minute and getting a drink. This place actually pretty cool. So I'm using a Shimano Mini on a 10-foot crappie rod. It's a very small BB weight, and and then just a panfish hook with a red rig and a live bait. Which I'll show y'all. I know some of you may or may not have seen how many I've caught so far. Which I said I've caught my limit on what I need, and I only catch and keep what I need. So right now I'm just using up the rest of the bait because I can't take it with me. I could throw it on the ground, but I'm not gonna do that. I'll flip this thing around real quick and then we'll get back to it. Right after I take a drink of Gatorade, it's starting to get hot. Wow. I've only been out here for a little bit. Okay, so I am at the pond at work, okay? I actually work. I'll show you the brown building that I work in, which is a government building, so that's why I can never have my camera on. Let me get around here so I can see. Let's see. So here is the pond that I'm actually fishing on. It's a pond, okay, which is pretty much can be classified as a lake because it's huge. Let me see. I'm trying to see when I get all the way over. Okay, so that's the whole front side of it. That's just the front side. That's not. So when I'm bass fishing, when I tell somebody I'm fishing in a pond, really you can consider it a small lake because it keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. Okay, where are we at? And the pond is still there, and it hooks around and just keeps going further on back in there. So this is in, yeah, I'm in Illinois. I am in actually the southern tip of Illinois, 45 minutes from Carmel, Illinois. Let me get my camera back to where I was fishing at. But anyway, not that red building right there. You probably won't be able to see it from here, but let's see if you can or not. Well, no, I don't think that's it. See that tan roof over there, or that red roof? That's where I work at. That's actually the home that I work in. So that's why I can never show the inside because it's actually state ran, and I get in serious trouble because everything's confidential. Because of course the people that live there. So hopefully, I think I've got my camera back to where it was. All right, back. Oh, while I'm doing that, I'll also show you this real quick. Yes, I know there's a few things I want to show you because I've never been able to show you until now because I haven't been over here with y'all. There's actually, take it back over here. See that beaver dam right there that they tore out yesterday? Where's it at? It's actually right. I can't bring it up. I don't know if you can see it or not, but you should be able to see it. It's right here, actually close to me. I could walk up on it, but I'm not going to. So you see all that where they actually tore all that out yesterday because that beaver is tearing up the pond. He's actually chewed up all these trees, and now they're getting ready to fight with the muskrats. And to fight with the muskrats, they'll get a 410 shotgun, and they will come out here and just. You need to let them know when you're out. I mean, they'll come out here and they'll take care of the muskrat. Attempt to take care of the muskrat problem because the muskrats destroy the bank of the pond or small lake, whatever you want to call it. You don't want that to happen. But yeah, this is actually a pretty cool place for fishing. Dave, can I ask you a question about Royals? Real Bob is asking. I'm almost out of bait, y'all. Once I'm out of bait, this live stream will be done for this part. And then whenever I start cooking, I'll go live again. Because, of course, YouTube doesn't like the whole fact of cleaning fish on there and all that stuff. And then after that, I'm still going to do my live stream tonight at 11 o'clock. Yeah, I know that's a lot of live streaming in one day, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. Number one, it kind of makes up for the weekend when I'm not live streaming because I'm not on live for like 3 days in a row. So I get bored sitting at the house, and there's a lot of stuff to talk about sometimes. So I try to do it as much as possible. They're not scheduled either, so I don't know what time we'll have to start to, except for the one that's for 11. I'm telling you right now. I will have about to put me under that brush. stepped on a stick and it went through my shoe. And then I looked up and I had a fish. That's why I said, ow. Whatever I said, what I said, it hurt. But yeah, I stepped on a stick and it went through my tennis shoe. I didn't know what it was at first. A freaking snake got me. That's it's possible out here. I'm actually like on an island like type thing because there's water behind me too. There's a lot of water behind me. I have to get a new book. That's cool. So thank y'all for coming in and hanging out. I'm almost out of bait. Actually, I'm not quite out. I probably have enough to get to the 2 hour mark, which is not weird. And I had just enough bait to get to the 2 hour mark. And then I'll show you guys again how much I actually, because I know that some came in. I haven't seen what I've actually caught. Since I can't show you me cleaning them, I will show you the basket again before I end this thing. But I'm ready. My arms, and which, of course, myself, while I'm sitting here retying the hook on here, I'm going to talk about whatever. But I did not think about putting suntan lotion on today for some reason. I have no idea why I did not even think about it. I guess because my wife woke me up and she said, "Are you going to go fishing?" I said, "Huh?" Pretty much I said, "Yeah." I didn't know when. She said, "Well, it's 9 o'clock." I said, "Yep, I got to get up." So I got up, and here we are. Now, I will say this. Hold on. I will say this much, though. I have to cook my fish outside in the deep fryer because my wife does not like the smell of fish in the house. She'll eat the fish. She loves to eat the fish. But she doesn't like for the house to smell like that. So I have to cook the fish outside. So what I'll do is I'll get everything ready in the house. Of course, like I said, I'll do a live stream from beginning to end. Now, how that goes, I don't know because everybody's home. And it can be kind of loud sometimes. So I will do my best to get that done. And then we'll take it outside and we'll fry it. It does not take but like seconds in that deep fryer to fry these bluegill. Drop them in that hot grease. It's at 350 degrees. The bluegill are done like minutes, seconds. Man. I should have known better. Learned. I was making sure that the camera's pointing at me because I moved it earlier. And Yeah, if the sun would just go back behind the clouds for another 20 minutes, it would be it'd be pretty cool. Check it out. I had to go buy a table. Anyway, we're going back to our beginning spot. It's like 5 foot from where we were a minute ago. So all we gotta do is turn the camera. Let's see comments real fast while I'm up here. Where in the U.S. are you? Who? Devil Dog. Yeah, the fishing most of the bluegill, Bob. I've got one small bass. Yeah, Dave, they're mostly bluegill. Sorry, I'm trying to go back up. Yeah, I'm in Illinois. I don't know much about fish or fishing. Found the live stream. Yeah, that's cool. And then whoever shared me on, I do appreciate it. And I've seen you around, Dave. I don't remember where I've seen you at. I believe Backlash is live, actually, whenever I first started. Yeah, I'm in Illinois. And I seen you, actually, that was where I seen you at for the first time. Was on Backlash Fisherman's live stream. You were in the chat. And I had just started um, coming over there and doing the whole live stream thing because I've never done it before. So, of course, Backlash got me started on it. So, if you ever want to thank somebody for looking at me on the spot, y'all can look at Backlash. It's fun. It is a trip. I'm on the Backlash. And that's why I seen you that very first time. Thank you for coming over. Yesterday, I realized going around and looking at everybody's life, visiting, giving thumbs up, and throwing hearts and stuff like that. I realized how many people I know from different places in the world. It was like, wow, I really have all these awesome family members in different places in the world. Normally, typically, I would never even meet, but through YouTube and the live streaming and all that stuff, we hang out with. Very cool. I appreciate each and every one of them. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. I appreciate each and every one of them. Let's see. Right. Funny how the fish have a time where they just stop biting. Oh, oh, there goes the baby geese. Right up for shade. fishing and rustics tournament. Not at this spot. This is kind of my bluegill. This is my bluegill bass pond. I'll only fish for bluegill and bass out of this spot right here that I'm at. I'm planning on going to Dongle Lake. And if you search for that, that's like 20 minutes. Depending on the gas situation, I may end up in the city park. I don't know. That's up right now. I'm planning on going up. And you got people that do that. Well, you guys kind of slowed down like tremendously. Uh, in the water, I can fish. That, of course, that doesn't mean it's like I don't know. Someone says, "Look at that in a second." Need to do some rearranging and getting a drink. Then I've got it back to where it was at. There's 8 awesome people in here today watching. Thank you all for coming in, hanging out. I come in peace offering bacon. That's cool. I'll eat some bacon. Please Dave, drop these comments and connect. Okay. Yeah, whatever works for you, Dave. I'm not sure. Joe, hey man, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out. Yeah, I have no idea. You're just talking amongst yourself. That's cool. Yeah, it is a nice place, Johnny. I like it here. I know whenever I come here to work every day, I'm able to look out the door while I'm working and see this and say, man, I wish I was fishing. Well, I see this every day. We'll try to catch a couple more in the afternoon by yeah. Usually, I can find a spot, like where I'm at right now, kind of drag that bait across that bed like that. That's pretty much all I'm doing is I'm dragging that live bait across that bed. That's for the most part. And then I use this thing for fill too. baby. At most lakes around here, where I'm at, you're going to find bluegill that kind of look no bigger than this right here for about all day. But then you can find some that are a little bit bigger. But this little sucker right here, I mean, he's not very big at all. He's going back. I mean, of course, I've thrown back bigger today. So that one's going back. He's going to live to be another day older. That's a good paid by a turtle. My arm is really, and it's starting to get hungry. I wanted to try to show you all the baby geese that threw over there against that barn. It's safe for mom and dad, so I'm not that one. Now this one will go back too. These shell crackers right here, red-eared shell crackers, they're the ones that get the weight on them, get the meat, other than the hybrid bluegills or whatever that are in here, or the regular bluegills. These right here, which I don't know if you can see the red on his gills or not. These little suckers right here, even this one, he's got some meat on him. But he's going back. Of course, not big enough to keep yet. Unless he gets ate by a turtle, he'll live to see another day. Not back in that hole right there. That's that hole. We'll compare that one that I just caught to this one that I just caught. The size difference. Plus, they're different fish. This is a sunfish actually. Orange breasted, red breasted, whatever sunfish. Bluegill is what I call it. It's a hybrid, really. And so we just caught that small shell cracker a minute ago, and now we can tell the difference in his tail straightened out. You sucker! That would have hurt. You about got me once. You're not gonna get me the second time. Anyway, I'm fuck it for playing. That one I'd eat. I'd eat that one. But I have what I want for today. And I'm on my last little bit of bait, so plus I'm gonna throw caught. Wow. I don't even know. I don't even remember the time I came out here. I started streaming 2 hours ago. I've been out here for about 3 hours. I had to run to the store. said, they're fun to catch. And I'm running for a better small one. I think the bigger ones have kind of moved out into deeper water and left the smaller ones here. Not quite sure. This is another smaller one, of course, that I won't keep. 11 awesome people in the house. Thank you all for coming in. I'm just catching some bluegill for lunch this afternoon. I am going to do a live stream cooking them. There's another one. I mean, he's cut his fins off and you can eat him, but you might have to eat 40 of them to get something. But the ones that I do have, I'll show you all what I've got in the basket here in a little bit. Like I say, I know I've said that 35 times, but there's new people coming in. And, I appreciate y'all for coming in, hanging out. And for most of us, bluegill is bait. For me, I'm eating. It's like check my line out. It's up now. Done. Bluegill, crappie, catfish, bass. Eating any of them. My wife, my daughter, they will only eat, and my mom will only eat bluegill. For whatever reason, I do not know. Check the chat in a second. Interact with you guys for a little bit. I'm going on it. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Hung up. That's another thing I like about the long crappie rods. You can use them suckers, put them down in the water, wrap your line around the tip of the rod, and untangle yourself from whatever thing up. Oh, there's a bluegill. He likes to fight. And like you see, I'm not using a reel to really mean either. I never have. And sometimes I will if they get out too far. I almost never use when I'm fishing for bluegill with that rod, I almost never use the reel. The only time I'll use the reel is to cast or to get my depth right. And then after that, I may have to find pliers. He didn't swallow it, but it's just the way the hook is. After that, I kind of just go with it. And I know I'm not the only one that does it like that, which is like him, that it's weird. I don't use a can. I don't use a bobber. I know some people who go fishing. That's weird not to use a bobber. I don't. Yeah. I just fish bottom with a small weight. This one's going back though. I've got what my limit, not really a limit, but I've got what I need for today, for tonight. So that one, he's kind of small anyway, so he's going to go back. Which, of course, for most of us, bluegill is bait, but I love to eat bluegill. Richard, what's up, man? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you coming in today. We're still going. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Passion for Art, how you doing today? From Johnny. I'm just gonna read through these real quick and take a quick break and get me a drink because it is a little bit warm. Thank you, Johnny. Richard, man, I appreciate you coming in. Johnny, thank you. Let's see, I'm just gonna run through real quick. I had Doritos beside the sandwich. That sounds good right about now. I had me a egg. I had me an egg muffin, and that's it. Before I left to come out here this morning, they are tasty. Joe, we're gonna eat them this afternoon. I'm actually gonna cook them on live stream. I probably won't eat them in front of you, but I'm gonna cook them. Let's see. I'm gonna go all the way back. Irish coffee. Irish coffee is actually good, Joe. And I like Irish coffee. You put the Doritos in the sandwich. Actually, putting Doritos in the sandwich. Oh, I was here. I thought I turned that down. Apparently not. But I caught it that time. So done that to me earlier, and I had to restart altogether. Just went to your channel. My mother and stepfather had 90. That's cool. So hopefully they don't get me for that little bit. They can't make out what that little bit was. If you know the depth, you don't need to. Yeah, if you know the depth, you don't need to even mess with the real app. Adjust it the first time. You may have to a couple. Where'd my line go? That's what I'm looking for right now. You may have to like one or two times. Man, if y'all can see my arms right now. Oh shit! They're red. That's all I can say. I don't know if you can see them or not, but they're red. I'm going to be red. But okay, that's okay because I'm on my last two pieces of bait right now. This is it. And it could take. That don't mean anything. That can take up to hours to get rid of 2 pieces of bait when you're bluegill fishing. That's serious. Yeah, that was the last worm actually. Close that so we can take that back with us. I don't leave any trash out anywhere. Put it in the backpack. I need to get a drink for them up. But yeah. So the rod is 10 foot long, okay? And talking about the depth, my line is, I'm probably fishing, because I put the pole down there. I'm fishing about maybe 12 foot deep, because this has a steep drop off right at the bank. It just dropped off. Like I said, I can kind of see the silhouette of these bluegill in the water too. Ow, you sucker! You better not. There's another one that's going to go back. He's going back. I've got enough for dinner. We should have like 75 fillets, or no, we shouldn't have 75. That's an odd number. 74 fillets, I think, counting what I've got in the freezer. They're not in the freezer now, but Thawing out. Well, I'm saying 2 hours. It's fairly decent size. I could probably sit. Actually, this one's actually a keep, but I am going to let him go because I have what I need. I will show it to you. You can get that long fillet off there, starting about right. Where am I at? Cut him right about there and go all the way down. Man, well, of course, all the way down. When I say all the way down, it's general, that's a hand size. If you wanted to do a fillet, you could do one. If not, eat that sucker whole, except for the eyeballs. I don't eat fish eye. Yep, just like cane fishing. You're right. I love cane fish. Ain't cold fishing. You used to do that for catfish on the river. No joke. I almost said something else. No joke. We did do that on the river. We would cane pole fish, and it's a trip. Probably want to try to catch one more. Maybe reading the thing. Let's realize it's 2 o'clock. It's been fun. I think I'm gonna take them home, clean them, and I'm gonna clean up myself. Then I'll get out my seasoning. I don't do a whole lot with seasoning though. Do, but most of my seasoning is store bought. I don't get. I don't want that. Do. First, to bite my hook. I'll tell y'all what I'm talking about. I can see down in the bass about that big. So this is gonna be the last quick video. Oh, there's a huge bass. Oh, missed it. That was so cool. He's coming back for it. I'm trying to get out of the water before the baskets. There was a bass. It was probably about 3 or 4 pounds that just came up literally and put this whole bluegill in his mouth. Jumped out of the water when I was pulling it in to just inhale it. You get that whole thing in his mouth, and that's insane. Robbie, you eat enough fish. Yeah, if I eat enough fish eyes, I won't need glasses anymore, Bob. And I'm not going to try fish eyes just yet. Um, okay, I know I said that one more, but we're gonna do one more. Um, yeah, we'll do one more. 2:28. I mean, how long have we been going? 2 hours and 28 minutes. So we'll go till I catch one more, and maybe that bass. If I catch that bass, I'm going home. Like right now. This huge. I may not want it anymore. They may have done tore up my last piece. And back. But he weighs about 3 pounds. As long as you look, he's just circling back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they don't want to kind of tore up. Last piece got. I'm pretty sure that the fish have torn this piece of bait up to the point that another fish doesn't want it. So it was my last one too. Um, I'll run back through the chat real quick. I'll show you guys what I have caught. Of course, I can't show you me cleaning them because YouTube doesn't like that mess. So, um, I'll clean them up, and then I will. Of course, he's gonna start mowing now. Oh, maybe you're gonna see the geese flying up. Where's the babies at? I don't see them. They're gonna come out on the water. Pretty fairly close to me too. He would start mowing right about now. Which I'm done, so it's okay. But, I'm trying to get stuff picked up here, and I'll show you what I've got. My phone. Did my phone go dead? I think my phone went dead. Uh-oh. So apparently my battery went dead, but guess what I carry? I carry a battery charger. So anyway, I'll show you guys the fish that I caught, and then I'm gonna end this thing. I wasn't even paying attention to the battery this whole time, and I just realized it went dead whenever I turned around. But it's time for me to go home anyway. Dale Dog says he's back. Joe says that I left. Yeah, if I eat enough fish eyes, then I won't need glasses. But Brutal Bob, I've never actually ate. They feel like Skittles going down. If you eat, yeah, I'm not. I'm still okay. But I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I have to mail your knife out. I forgot to grab it. You heard it beeping? Yeah, you probably did. I mean, I thought I had all the sounds and everything turned down because I had to restart because the other one, because that stupid ringtone I have, "Don't Worry, Be Happy," started playing on the first one. So I literally had to turn that off and restart my whole live stream, which it almost got me on this one, but I got to it before it could start playing because I literally thought that I uh, had the volume and everything turned down, but it started ringing, and luckily I was right next to the phone, and I was able to just hit the silence button, and I don't think I'll get in trouble for that one. Which if I do, then that's okay, because that's it's all about having fun, showing y'all what I'm doing, and hanging out. So, but I am red. I mean, man, I am sunburnt. But it'll be okay. A couple days. I'm trying to climb tackle boxes up here. I'll be all right. But it's been fun. I wouldn't change it for the world. I love to fish. I love to be outside. I wish I lived places to where I could actually go and do more hunting than what I do. Which right now, all I can do is squirrel hunting, though. Because that's all I have time to do. Squirrel and rabbit hunting. Squirrel and rabbit's good too. I like to eat those, but uh, trying to pick up all my trash and with one hand and do everything else in the other. Because, like I said, the battery went dead. Oops. Lesson number 1: when you've been doing this for a little bit, make sure you've got a battery charger. All right, Bird Bob, take care. God bless you. And I will be back on here probably in a couple hours cooking this fish. Whatever time my wife tells me to start cooking, I'm going to start cooking. I'm going to live stream the whole thing from start to finish. But when it's time to eat it, I'll turn the camera off, of course. And then also, I'm going to go ahead and, the way I have it planned right now, go ahead and live stream tonight too, because I'm trying to kind of make up for not being able to do anything over the weekend. I'm going to set this down. Hopefully, it doesn't. Try to zip it back. It's not working well with one hand. Okay. You too, Richard. Have you a good day, good afternoon, good night. I will see you on the next one, man. I appreciate you coming in, hanging out. It's been fun trying to get everything together here so I can be doing whatever. Who knows? But I have to walk back across this beaver dam, or beaver hut. It's not a dam, it's a hut, to be able to get back to the car. So, and there's nothing there. As long as there's not any snakes laying in there, I'll be okay. There's snakes laying in there, and that'll make me in trouble. I'll probably go ahead and stay alive all the way to the car. And then once I get to, oh no, I won't either. I have to carry the fish. So no, I won't either. I won't in a little bit. I'll show you the fish that I did catch though. NJ Fishing, man. What's up, man? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. I am actually getting ready to go home. I've been out here for 2.5, almost 3 hours, actually. I'm going to show you guys the fish that I did catch before I do go. And then, like I said, this afternoon, after I get them cleaned up, and I get cleaned up and get everything prepared and ready to do what I need to do, I'll go live again, which will be part 2 of the catch cook that I'm doing. So all this stuff picked up while I'm running my mouth here. Okay, let's go look at what I caught. So, like in the title said, we caught some bluegill today, and one little bass because the bass ate the hook. So of course I had to keep it. So the right's trapping. What's up, man? Thanks for coming in. But I did get dinner today, and my wife's going to be pretty much happy with the fish, I guess. I mean, if not, then well, that's okay too, because I'm still going to eat. Let me see if I can switch this camera around without messing anything up. Fingers crossed. Let's see, camera. I think that's the wrong thing. That's the wrong button. Let's see. I'm looking to see settings. Okay, settings right there. Camera. Let's turn it around to back facing. Okay, there we go. I didn't mess it up. So, we're not going to be out here all day doing this right here, but there are the fish that I caught today. That's dinner. And I'm going to cook them this afternoon. And, you know, they're nice size. I mean, I cannot complain about any of them. And they all look good to me. So, and then there's a lot that I did let go. You switch back to the other one now. So I've been out here for bluegill. Some are shellcracker. There's a couple hybrid in there. I mean, they're all from the bluegill family or pinfish family, whatever, sunfish family, whatever you want to call it. No crappie. The first one I caught today, I thought actually was crappie, but it was a huge shellcracker. Which I was like, man, I finally caught a crappie out of this pond. Because people say that there's in here, but I've never caught one yet out of here. But I've been told that they're in here. Actually, I guess I can do this and talk at the same time. As long as because it's going to drag the ground anyway, because I have quite a bit of a walk to the car. That's what the guy was saying earlier. That if I wanted to, next time just park behind his shed, then I could. See, there's water in front of me, and then I'm on an island, and there's water behind me also. So, like I said, this could actually be classified as a small lake instead of a pond, but it is a pond. I mean, hopefully there's no beaver hut that they've just destroyed, tore it up. I guess yesterday or the day before, I'm not sure, and all that good stuff. The beaver's still here somewhere. Warriors. Okay, well, you're not going to see me clean them. YouTube ain't going to let me do that. But you'll see me cook them. Because YouTube don't like the whole blood thing and all that good stuff. There's a big bass, aren't there? But yeah, they're not going to let me do that part, I don't think. But usually the way I do it is I just fillet the back into the stomach, down the tail, and then fillet the skin off. Hold on, I gotta fix my glasses. Get the old smell of fish right in my face. I had to fix my glasses. I just hit 1K last night. Good job, man. That's cool. NJ Fishing, man. I believe that's Maniac. I'm sorry. NJ Fishing Maniac. That's cool, man. Awesome job. Awesome job. Congrats. Let's see. I'm trying not to step in a hole as I'm doing this at the same time. So if I step in the hole, you're going to see me go down. I'm just telling you. I wasn't going to do this with the phone all the way back to the car. But there's a lot of geese out here, too, that have babies. I can get pretty close to them, but I'm not going to try. Because if you've ever been around geese that have babies, they will attack you fairly quickly. But they're behind me. They're not in front. They're not where I'm going now. My main thing right now is I'm watching for snakes and for my glasses to fall off. That's a big. See, you can see about in this pond, lake, small lake, whatever you want to call it, that I'm fishing. You can see down to the water about 10 foot, and you can actually see I gotta fix my glasses. They're falling off. You can actually see the silhouette of the fish in there, so that makes it a little bit easier too. Back Roads Hillbillies, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out. See, I'm getting ready to come up on some geese now. Let's see if they go over there. There's no babies with them, so I doubt it. But I'll try to get as close as I can to them, let y'all see them. Now, am I going to, and I'll try to flip the camera around too. I have my battery pack hooked up now, so I should be able to keep going. Okay, I'm going to stop here a minute. Okay, let me see. Just remember how I did that a minute ago. Settings, camera, there. Okay, I don't know if you can see them or not, probably not, but we're going to try to walk up on these geese. Okay, you'll see them here in a minute. If you don't see them now, you'll see them here in a minute. Because I don't know if you can see them or not, but hey, there's a duck in there too. See, I can get pretty close to them. You should be able to see them by now. See that one lone duck? Now there's no babies in there. As if there's baby geese in there. Hold on. If there was baby geese in there, with my finger, there is no way I'd be able to get that close to them. I would have done been attacked. They're somewhere in there. There they go. It should be right there in front of the camera now somewhere. I don't know if you can see them or not. But yeah, I can get pretty close to them. I know somebody, I think Coyote asked me before how close I could get to them. Turn the camera back around. And, I can get, like I said, I can get Hit the wrong button. Ain't that something? I'm gonna stop pushing buttons here in a minute. Camera. Do that. Do that. Okay. So I'm done pushing buttons. That's the second time I push buttons today and mess something up. I'm good about that. Wrong button. Yeah, I realized that as soon as I looked and I said, oh crap. Everybody's gone. Screen went black. But yeah, glass is about to fall off my face. I've got one heck of a sunburn. See you later, Brutal Bob. We'll catch you on the next one later this afternoon, and hopefully you'll come in tonight. Appreciate y'all for coming in, hanging out. Like I said, I'm off today. I have some new stuff I want to try out. Plus, I went fishing for my wife this morning, and well, actually for myself too. I'm on my way home now to clean these suckers up, clean myself up, and then figure out what time she wants to cook this stuff. Or, well, I'm going to cook it, but what time she wants me to start cooking it, actually. Get to smell the famous little thing. I'm right-handed, so I had to pull my glasses up. Passion for Archer's still there. That's cool. Appreciate you staying, Jessica. Appreciate all of you being here. My arms are so red that it's not even funny from the sunburn. So once I clean the fish up, I get in the shower and out and put some serious layer of aloe on my arms and go from there. So there's a bluegill bed right there too. I wouldn't have had to walk so far, which I'm on the other side now. But I would have to fight the grass, and I'm not trying to fight grass. Not today. I fight enough grass when I'm. Thank you, Raymond. I'm out of breath. I know why. It's because I was talking and walking at the same time. I'm getting old. Old. So, let's see. How about that hat, guys? Yeah, that's my summertime hat. I can deal with my arms getting burnt, but man, if my neck gets burnt, nope, can't do it. Yeah, that's my. Where did I get that? I got that hat from Walmart actually last year. Woo! And has a flap on the back for my neck. I always told myself as I was growing up that I'd never wear a hat like that until I got older, and now I'm wearing a hat like this. Maybe able to cook. Yeah, the way my arms look right now, Johnny, I probably could roll the window down a little bit because this one doesn't fit. This rod doesn't collapse or anything. It has to go through the window of the car and down into the car. So I have to roll the window down and then pop the trunk. Oh yeah, I don't know if y'all can see how red my arms are. My arms are, well, no, can't see it. My arms are extremely red. Yeah, my head and neck will not get burnt. And I can deal with, hold on, I'm trying to do 100 things right now with one hand. I can deal with the arm part being burnt. It's the neck, no, the neck and the face. I can't do it. So, but yep, slide back in through the window because it doesn't fold in or nothing like that, which kind of sucks because everybody sees me driving down the highway with a fishing pole in my car, and I don't care. I treat just like everybody else. Oh, I got another Gatorade in here. I'm glad too because I needed something to drink. We'll ride to the house, and then once we get to the house, I'll end this thing. I just put some fish in the trunk. I gotta turn this off. Okay. My wife likes to listen to the radio. I don't. So let me see if I can get this adjusted real quick. I've got this awesome cup holder thing in here that actually I bought, and it doesn't move on me. Is what I'm trying to say. If I'm driving, if I'm turning it the right way, it don't. Okay, there we go. But yeah, my hat. I like this hat. This hat's pretty cool. Now, will you see me wearing it every day on a regular day? No. You'll see me wearing it in the summertime fishing, though. You will see me doing that. And I'm glad that I had this battery pack charged and ready to go. Because if not, it would have been bad. Okay, we've got everything in the car. Oh, we're loaded. Door shut. Oh. I'm going to glitch because I'm leaving work and their internet's probably connected to my phone. So if I do, then that's okay. I know what it is. But earlier, I didn't know that the battery was dying. I didn't even look. I just looked at the phone because I was going to look at chat, and it's like nobody was there. I'm like, wow, the battery died. That's insane. That's the first time I'm not. Yeah, okay. So I had to get away from the house because my phone is connected to their internet. My phone's connected to I don't know how many people's internet it's actually. Okay, so we're on the road. There goes a big ass truck. Let's see. Okay, so I can't really read that until I get to a stop sign. You just have to give me a minute because there's a lot of traffic on the road today. I'm just waiting one day. Somebody's going to take off with my fishing rod, the tip of my fishing pole. Oh, crap, I was doing 60 miles an hour and I'm 45. I remember when my wife got in trouble for that. $160 ticket. Oops. Slow down. Let's see. Okay, I'm at a stoplight. No cops around. And I don't know what kind of fine it would be if I was caught live streaming on while I'm driving. No clue. Uh, I wouldn't tell them. I'd just point the camera toward him and let y'all see him. My head and neck may be burnt here a little bit. I'm not done in the sun yet. I'm just done fishing. I have to clean these suckers. And where I live at, there's no shade. Um, and my wife won't let me clean them in the house, that's for sure. Won't let me cook them in the house. And dang sure no, she won't let me clean them in the house. Which would be nice if I lived in a bigger house and had a basement. Yep, you'll see me in a bit. There, NJ Fishing. I appreciate you, man, coming in. I do need to do some studio work on my YouTube studio too, because I got a new mic and stuff that I'm going to. That's one of the reasons I want to go ahead and go live tonight, because I want to check out all that stuff, make sure everything works right. If you send me the link, I will read. I'm good, man. I'm almost home now. Uh, but you want to come up here? Is that what you're saying? So I can't get to the link right now, man. I can't stop and push the buttons. I've got cars behind me. Double dog. I got a lot of cars behind me right now. But I can see. For the most part, I'm almost home now. But next time, if you're in here, remind me I'm used to doing it, and I'll bring you up here so that you can bring them to me while I'm fishing if you want. Well, that saves me a little bit of time too. But anyway, I like doing that part. Um, Next Saturday, I'm fishing Rusty's tournament or fishing thing, whatever it is. I don't really know. I guess you'd call it a tournament. Okay, here with my battery charger went flying. Boy, I went flying too. There it is. And that's gonna be pretty cool because I'm going to Dongo Lake and it's a numbers game, so I think I'm going to use the numbers against them. I'm hoping, as long as I catch everything over a pound, I'm pretty sure that I can use the numbers against them. I think. Oh man, I'm cool. I do appreciate it, Devil Dog. Drove to the river, which is an hour and a half away from me, doing the same thing that I'm doing right now, trying to read the chat and drive, and kind of, it's okay, but it's like really busy today. One day I'll get a camera mount and take y'all on a car ride, but not anytime soon. I know other people are doing that. I'm not going to do it right now. Yep, guy. Oops, wasn't my turn to go. Oh, well, I'll be okay. As long as you don't follow me home. He slowed down after he made the turn. I turned in front of him, and he went behind me. And then after I went behind in front of him, and then it was all said and done, then he slows down. And that was kind of weird. I don't know why that happened. Anyway, I should have turned the air conditioner on. That would have given my arms time enough to cool off a little bit. Which I'm not complaining. I'll be brown before it's all over and done. It's been fun. You know, I accomplished what I set out to do today. Brought you guys along with me, which is always cool to have y'all with me because I have somebody to talk to. Even if I didn't have somebody to talk to, you know, it's still fun. But you guys make it a whole lot better because I have somebody to interact with. My wife and daughter don't go fishing with me anymore. They used to. I think my wife used to go fishing with me just to impress me when I first got married. She'd go fishing with me all the time. I think she was doing it just to, trying to impress me. And then after we got married, we've been married for 7 years. She stopped. She don't go fishing anymore. She still like those all kinds of crap out. What the heck? Okay. Oh, you're fine, Raymond. Ain't no big deal. Probably did listening to my voice. It's all right. I fall asleep in some live streams all the time. I fall asleep in some live streams myself. Not to mention these names. I've done it more than once. Let's see. I am home, actually. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Got them storms now here. Maybe tornado. NJ Fishing Mania. Where do you live at? What state? I had to get a drink before I pop the trunk and let the fish out. So, all right, you guys. I'm going to end this thing. I have to go inside, get the fillet knives in the water and soap. No, or not soap, my dear Lord Jesus. I said soap. And salt and all that good stuff out. And get ready to clean all these fish and then take a shower. Do whatever else my wife needs me to do because this was actually a honey-do list for today of mine. She said, go fishing. So I don't complain when she says that. All right, Passion, I'll see you later. I'll be doing the basic coats with catfish. Okay, that's cool. All right, see you later, Devil Dog. But y'all have a good afternoon. Like I said, I'm not going to schedule it. If you see me up here, then Yeah, I usually have that kind of honey-do list when I'm off work. Now, on the days that I work in between 10 and 11 before I start live streaming during the week, I have a whole lot of stuff I have to get done before I can start live streaming. But I'll give you guys a minute to drop links or whatever, like 2 minutes if you would, because I have fish in the trunk in no water, and I do not want my wife complaining. Well, she can't really complain. She sent me fishing unless the trunk starts to smell like rotten fish, and then I might get in a little bit of trouble. Let's turn the thing off. But I'll give you guys a few minutes to drop links, say goodbye to each other. I'll be cooking fish from outside, is all I can say later on. Hopefully everything goes right. I haven't cooked fish in a while. We start fishing. Raymond dropped everyone's, I think. Okay, so that's cool. So if no one's going to drop any links or anything like that, I have fish that are in the trunk that I had to clean, which there's a breeze. What time is it? I was out there for 3 hours today, including right home. All right, I'll see y'all in a little bit. Y'all be safe. God bless. Bye-bye.